Got some AQ World news. First, we got a new collection chest, which I will be showing in this video, and we got information on the Hollowborn Vindicator class, which will be coming into the game fairly soon. On June 27th, our newest Ultra Boss, Gremiel the Graceful, arrives. Defeat him or complete the alternative farming quest to be one step closer to obtaining the Hollowborn Vindicator class. To unlock it, you need to be at least level 80. The Vindicator can be unlocked by obtaining 4 condensed grace. Grace can be obtained from 2 weekly quests. Turn in 5 Gremiel insignias, some Hollow Souls Vindicator badge, Grace Orb, Vindicator crest, and Gremiel's emblem, and more for 1 condensed grace. Turn in a larger quantity of the stuff mentioned previously for 1 condensed grace. However, you can only do 1 of these quests per week, so it's up to you to decide which one to do. Now, this in total means that it's going to take 4 weeks to actually obtain the class. If you've completed the events at Dawn Sanctum and are at least level 80, you can join Ultra Gremiel to take on the Graceful. Defeat him each week to gain 5 insignias, which can be used to unlock various powerful items, including the Hollowborn Vindicator class. The Ultra Boss is not going to go down until his crystals do, so focus on the crystals first. And once they it says Gremiel and his crystals reflect damage, so you might want to use multi-target classes with caution. Get your taunts ready. Here are some of the rewards that he's going to be dropping. The Hollowborn Vindicator class, which we got some details regarding that. The Sacrificial Enoch, which deals 51% more damage to all monsters, requires level 95. And then you've got the Enoch Pet. This deals 30% more damage to all tagged monsters when equipped. Whoa, that's cool. Empowered Grandmaster Gremiel Armor, which deals 35% more damage to all monsters and gives 25% XP. And so this is crazy. Wow. Dawn Vindicator Fortress, which is an upgraded version of the Dawn Vindicator Castle, and then the Hollowborn Vindicator set pieces, which include the armor, helmet, weapon, and cape. Recommended enhancement for the Vindicator is Wizard. In another timeline, the hero became the Hollowborn Vindicator, the last stand against his celestial deity. Stat model is Defensive Caster, and the Hollowborn Vindicator doesn't use mana. Their power derives from being on the brink of death. And the combat skills, Reformation, rank 1. This is a single target, 50%. Magical as physical. Interesting. And then this is a standard one. Deals damage based on spell power while applying Reformation, which reduces your target's crit chance and dodge by 20% for 30 seconds. And this is a basic auto attack that applies a nice debuff to help with survivability and landing your attacks more often. Hollow Reckoning, also a single target, long-range attack. Punish those who deliver harm upon you, dealing increased damage the lower your health is and healing you for a portion of the damage dealt. Applies Hollow Reckoning, which reduces your target's damage resistance by 6% for 10 seconds. This stacks to 10. Also applies Grace Stolen for 10 seconds to your target, stacking to 10, and applies an extra stack if you're decayed. In addition to dealing heavy damage while you're at low HP, you also recover from some of your HP, which is helpful for keeping you comfortably sustained at low health amounts. Grace Stolen stacks are also very important as they're used to enhance your next 2 abilities. Finally, Hollow Reckoning applies a sufficient defense debuff to your target, enabling you to deal even more damage. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Berserker class on AQ3D. Focused Grace, single target, long range attack. The Siphon Grace from your opponent, consuming Grace Stolen and healing you based on the number of stacks. You gain Graceful, increasing damage resistance by 25% for 20 seconds. Can't miss. This is your primary defensive skill and emergency heal. When the Reckoning's heal isn't enough, this skill will give you the HP you're looking for. On top of that, you'll also get an increase to your defense, and just remember that using this skill consumes all of your stacks. Define Decree. This is also a single target long range. Purge the evil from this realm, dealing damage based on your target's Grace Stolen stacks. If you're not decayed, applies Define Decree to your target, reducing their outgoing damage by 60% for 8 seconds. This is our big damaging skill, which gets stronger for each stack. Its secondary effect reduces reduces your target's damage output if you're unaffected by decay, which helps a lot for survivability, especially if you're playing at low HP amounts. The ultimate is a self-cast, and this calls out the Shadow Fiend to become hollow for 15 seconds, increasing your outgoing damage by 100%, crit by 40, and haste by 10. Also applies decay for 4 seconds, negating all non-lifesteal healing you receive. Costs 50% of your current HP. So what's a hollow class if you can't go hollow? Although the skill's health cost is steep, it gives you a powerful buff that greatly improves the damage potential of the class, while also setting you up to deal massive damage with the Hollow Reckoning since you're left with very little HP. This skill also applies decay for a short duration, which prevents healing from outside sources but causes Hollow Reckoning to stack twice as fast. Importantly, decay doesn't block the lifesteal effects from Greystolen or Hollow Reckoning. This means that if you're playing alongside with other players with healing classes, you can keep your health at low amounts but can still heal back up with your own skills if you need to. These are the passive skills. You've got hit chance increased by 15%, end increased by 150%, and crit chance increased by 15%. Hollowborn Vindicator takes the evil vanquishing characteristics of the Dawn Vindicators and combines them with the Hollowborn, individuals who are given newfound strength when they're on the brink of death, to create a simple to use endgame magical solo class that can quickly tear down bosses alone or in a group, offering debuffs that help your teammates as well as themselves. This sounds like a really interesting class. The core gameplay of the class revolves around keeping your health low to deal as much damage as possible while using life steals and defensive effects that allow you to remain at those low HP levels. Decaying yourself more often rewards you with faster stacking, increasing your damage output through your 4th skill, or increasing your life stealing amount on your 3rd, resetting your health so you can take big hits. This class rewards you for playing fast and aggressively and taking risks by maintaining your hollow buff and keeping your health low. And for you members out there, if you are 80 plus and you are a member, from June 27th to July 11th, there's going to be a preview version of the Hollowborn Vindicator class from the Features Gear shop. This class preview will feature unique art that will be unobtainable after this preview period, and armor with this art can also be purchased in the Featured Gear shop during this period. The class skills on the preview version will change to healers after, but this class actually sounds pretty friggin' amazing. As you guys probably already know, we have a new Deepsea collection in the game. Now, this only costs 5,000 instead of the 10,000 because this is actually a chest that has been split into two. There's two different chests. Each one will cost 5,000 and each one contains its own items. This particular chest contains 45 unique event rare items, not to mention a character page badge. Let's check it out. The pet itself is color custom, as you can see, and a lot of the stuff in here is color custom. Checking the house pets first, we've got an eel guard that you can obtain. That is pretty cool. And the Lava Surge Summoner's Sacrifice. This is another guard you can obtain. And we're going to go with the weapons. Oh, whoops. No, not that one. Weapons. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Oh, okay, this... I saw the preview of this on Twitter. There's the fins. That is for the Cthulhu type one. So we got several of those pincers for the Cthulian thing. I like Cthulhu, so definitely liking to see some of that. Ooh, look at the colors on that. Molten Ma. Oh yeah, that's definitely got the molten look to it. This is a very unique looking weapon. And we got a molten mace, well, orb, I should say. I like how that's coming off of the side like that. Looks very, very cool. And there's a last weapon. And then we have 3 different armor pieces. This is the first one. This is color custom. Lava Surge Summoner. Leviathan of Forgotten Tongues. Look at that. That is so cool. And last but not least is the Majestic Marine Royalty. Very unique. It'd be interesting to see a non-tail version. I'm actually interested in how this moves. Gaze of the Forgotten Tongues. Wow, that is creepy. And then you've got another one. Another version of that. That's it? There's only 2 morphs for that Cthulhu? Huh. That actually surprises me. I would have figured there was more than that, but unless there's more down below, maybe, but that surprises me. There's a lot of these helms. Like, look at how many helms they have for this. That is really surprising. There's only 2 Cthulhu helms, and all the rest are for those. There's the eel. That would go, oh, I like that. I'm a huge fan of wings, if you guys did not know. Look at this. Big giant thing. It's got fins that come out the back. Wow. Good animations on that. There's some more wings. We got the molten orbs floating behind you. Oh, look at this. Huge growth. And then the tentacles. And then last but not least, we got, oh, just one pet? Oh, okay. So we got a miniature Maw of the Deep. Here we go. This is one of the armor sets right there. I like that. I think that looks right creepy. But the tentacles on the back really highlight it. I'm interested to know how this thing moves around. Oh, okay. So it just kind of stays. Oh, all right. I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to operate, if the tail was going to move or something, but okay, so that's cool. But that is it for this video. Are you guys looking forward to the new class, and have you purchased this collection chest, or are you planning on it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.